Terence Crawford is trolling Canelo Alvarez with the Chris Eubank fight. What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Cardinal Red Sports. Let's talk about it. Alright, y'all. So, Terence Bud Crawford recently has had rumors surrounding his next fight being Chris Eubank Jr. And I just want to break down why I feel like this is actually trolling of Canelo Alvarez and Bud trying to win the Canelo lottery. I just want to break all that down, give my 2,000 nickels for anybody lift.
Or did you hear anything from Terence Crawford's trainers? People just could say anything. Didn't Eubank train with Team Crawford? I mean, it could be a rumor, man. You know, I'm not disputing it. I'm not saying it's not true, but I'm saying that he just was in their camp. He knows the way they talk. He knows the training methods or whatever. He had access to Crawford's training team. So I don't know if they would want to just fight him now after he, been working with him, because then he got inside information. Would they let him be part of their team and then let him fight their best guy? I don't know. If it did happen, I think Crawford will win. He's a much better fighter than Eubank. Great welterweights beat up good middleweights all the time.
All right, y'all. So, Terence Crawford, Canelo Alvarez, Chris Eubank. Why is this trolling?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, man, why your legs shaped like that?
Oh, no, man, I was in the NFL, man. I played for 4 teams, man. I played for the Bears. I played for the Broncos. I want to give a shout out to Sheen, man. Purse, Sheen, leggings, Sheen, glasses, Deion Sanders, and shirt, Sheen, man. You feel me?
So, there's a lot of things wrong with the sport of boxing. Not just the best not fighting the best, but you got promoters ripping off the fighters.
Well, although I've descended to the heights of the pugilistic profession, I occasionally desire to return to my roots, the splendiferous world of rodentified fisticuffs. And I've brought the most fantasticular, stupendous verminator of them all. I give you Sugar Rat Leonard.
You got the fighters saying that they don't make this fight or that fight because of politics, or this guy's not worth enough money, or, it's just not the right time. But now you got situations to where fighters refuse to fight other fighters because they want to win the boxing lottery. And what I mean by the boxing lottery, well, you got guys like Terence Crawford that want these mega fights with superstars like Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez, one of the faces of boxing, demands the highest payouts in the sport of boxing. I would probably say he's probably the highest paid fighter in the sport. And you got guys like Terence Crawford that want to win that lottery. They want to get their name placed next to Canelo's name so that they can get a big payout. And sometimes it's not really about the competition levels, is more about the money.
But they want you to be real in front of the camera to sell tickets, but don't be real in real life.
And then you got the situation with the Chris Eubank fight and Terence Crawford supposedly fighting Chris Eubank, which makes really no sense. Chris Eubank doesn't bring much to the table. You got people down in Boots and calling Boots a email champion and all this stuff. But Boots actually has talent. Boots could actually beat Terence Crawford. I don't think there's anybody out there saying that Chris Eubank, even though he's a heavier fighter, fights at a bigger weight class than Terence Crawford, that he could actually beat Terence Crawford. And it's almost like Terence Crawford is using that as a trolling mechanism to get on the nerves of Canelo Alvarez. He's not actually using it for the competition level, or to say to fans that, hey, I'm trying to make bigger, better fights. It's more like, hey, look at me, Canelo. I can fight a middleweight too.
If you're serious about change, just know you're going to go through some uncomfortable situations. Stop trying to dodge the process, because in the long run, it's going to make you better. And don't forget that shit, you heard?
Even though it's one of the worst middleweights that you could possibly find, this fight might even be worser than the David Avanesyan situation. If he's actually going to make this fight, you might as well go ahead and fight Jake Paul or Logan Paul, because at least you're going to get that lottery money that you're looking for. You're not going to make a lot of money off a Chris Eubank fight. And for people that's calling, Boots the email champion, saying Boots doesn't bring anything to the table, Boots' name don't carry no weight, he's not going to make no money off of Jerron Boots in his fight. How much money are you going to make off a Chris Eubank fight? If you're just looking to win the boxing lottery, go fight Jake Paul or Logan Paul like Mike Tyson is doing. Mike Tyson's not fighting him because he thinks that Logan Jake or whatever his name is can actually beat him. He's fighting him because they're offering him umpteen millions of dollars to make that situation happen.
Day 2, we're getting ready for you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So instead of, trolling fans, trolling Canelo with these BS fights, why not go fight an actual troll in one of the Paul brothers, one of the Logans or the Jakes of the world, and you could actually get a big bag of money for not really doing anything, because that's basically what the Chris Eubank fight is. You want big money for no reason. And, it's the same thing even with the Errol Spence fight. They're saying, well, he's not going to make no money off of Errol Spence, and Errol Spence ain't no competition. Well, Chris Eubank isn't any competition. And he's not going to make more for a Chris Eubank fight if this actually happens than he would for an Errol Spence Jr. fight. It just makes no sense. And the fighters are ruining the sport of boxing. The promoters are ruining the sport of boxing. The fans are even ruining the sport of boxing by buying into all of this BS. And you know what? For people to say that Terence Crawford is the greatest fighter of this generation, he's really making boxing look bad. Listen, Terence Crawford in the past 10 years has done nothing to have his name placed to the word greatness. Everything that Terence Crawford did as a boxer that's considered great was almost 10 years ago. It was all at the lower weight classes, because beating Jeff Horn wasn't great. That was not a great fight. Beating Errol Spence Jr., unfortunately for Bud, which should have been a great fight, turned out to be a dud because Earl had all these problems in his life at that moment. So there was not a great fight. Nothing that Terence Crawford has done in the last decade could be considered as greatness in the sport of boxing.
You know where that come from? Watching that damn TV.
What did you say, nigga?
So people just got to stop it, man. Terence Crawford's almost a full-fledged troll at this point. And the Canelo Alvarez fight, I doubt it's ever going to happen. It's pretty much a joke at this point.
First you tell us that it is manly to keep your word. All right? If you are a man, you keep your word.
I mean, we got to know where his money going to.
And now all of the black people in this country are demanding, and even the black people in the whole world are demanding, is that you keep your word.
I mean, we got to know where his money going to.
You told us we were free. Well, then show us that we're free.
I mean, we got to know where his money going to.
You told us that there is justice, equality for all in this country. Well, then stick to your word.
I mean, we got to know where his money going to.
And let us see the justice and equality for all. Or else admit to us that you're not a man. You're a worm. You're afraid of us. You're afraid to give us equal stand.
I mean, we got to know where his money going to.
You're afraid that if you give us equal ground, that we will match you and we will override you.
I mean, we got to know where his money going to.
And if that's what you're afraid of us, then tell us that just what you're afraid of.
I mean, we got to know where his money going to.
But don't keep hiding it from us and holding this up to us, and every time we ask you for something, you give us a little bit of something, and it's all tokenism. We don't want tokenism.
I mean, we got to know where his money going to.
And there are most black men in this world that don't want charity. And yet still every time we ask you for something, you give us a little piece, a little piece. You're playing games with us. We're not children.
I mean, we got to know where his money going to.
We're big men. I've seen my father have to put up with all kinds of stuff.
I mean, we got to know where his money going to.
He was a big man. He raised a family. He went down south, and he had to go around to the back door with his wife.
I mean, we got to know where his money going to.
We're not asking for anything. We're not asking for any favors. All we want is what's ours.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about all that down in the comment section below. Hit that like button for me. Share. Subscribe. Holler at me on all social media platforms. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, but you're more than likely to get a response on the tubes, so holler at me over there. If you want to collabo, feature a product or your channel on my channel, feel free to hit my Gmail, because it is a flock of cards at gmail.com. And we aren't
in the middle of the summer, when it's hot as a beach. Out of winter time, when the snow drops on the street, I let the flow drop on the beat. The CD drop and I eat. Let the CD knock and I cheat. Cup filled to the top, I look sleep. I'm so gone, but I still get goals for the day. Move volume 2s all day like yay. Hey, anything else you can wait? Is anything else y'all can play? They tired of the BS, so I hit the booth with the VS. OP sliding on the track like snow skis. Negro please, you know keys flow for the OG. Came from the dirt like an oak tree. Still came out clean with a goatee. Everybody know me, trying to get some OG. I'm a Birdtown player. Go hard. I'm a Park Hill player. Go hard. I'm a Westport player. Show me love when I'm on your block. Naptown. Show me love when I'm on your block. Show me love when I'm on your block. Okay. Keys on the grind and it's ready to pop. Make sure you show me love when I'm on your block. I got songs for the chicks, songs for the thug, songs for the radio, songs for the club. Can't forget the streets, I got a post up. Cops roll up, treat me like a soul drug. Throw me in the club, spend the night in jail, then you hate me to the judge, acting like he got a grudge. I ain't tripping, just set a player free. They ain't even tripping, I just gotta pay a fee. Drop a little cheese, then I'm back on the street. Yeah, I ain't learned shit, still selling CDs. The whole world gon' know about me. Hit the grind, get money, what you know about keys? Man, yo, to my Newburgh players, to my Beach Terence players, to my Village West players. Show me love when I'm on your block. Cincinnati. Show me love when I'm on your block. Cashville. Show me love when I'm on your block. Okay. Keys on the grind and it's ready to pop. Okay. Show me love when I'm on your block. Hey yo, they copy my shit. When you do it right, player, copy my shit. Never thought I'd make music for a profit, but look at me now. Everybody look at me smile, wave their hands and bow. Girl with the style, kill them with the sales pitch. Put them on your track, I guarantee you sales quick. I got vodka and ginger ale mix. I'm trying to get the mail, bitch. Niggas do ski. Go hard. Go hard. Show me love when I'm on your block. Show me love when I'm on your block. Show me love when I'm on your block. Louis keys on the grind and it's ready to pop. Make sure you show me love when I'm on your block. To my West End players, to my East End players, to my South End players.